All right. Hello, all you night readers. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is well. It's nice to see you, Fairy Wren and Wolf. Things are going all right. Looks like you guys have been here for a while. Awesome. All right, let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours will be. Pick that one. Hello, hey Tosh. It's good to see you all here. I appreciate it. Lucy, hi. All right, so for the next 24 hours, take the shortcut. Take the shortcut. Don't spend your time doing things the long way. Take the shortcut. Thank you. It's good to see you, Fairy Wren. It's good to see everybody. Glad you're all here. All right, so remember that. Take the shortcut. And find an easy way to do something over the next 24 hours. Something you thought was going to be really hard. Find an easy way to do it. Make yourself happy and and help yourself relax a little bit. I think that would be a great plan. Definitely a great plan. So, okay. Do we have any questions yet? I know we're early in here. It's a beautiful field of flowers. Absolutely. Hey, Nana and Lucy. It's good to have you guys back again. I appreciate that. It's been nice having you join, that's for sure. So, all right, Lucy wants to know who's coming towards me in love in May. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we're going to get today. We're going to get happy cards. You like coming back? Oh, that's good. Lucy, I really appreciate that. We try to make it the happiest place on earth, other than Disney World, which is the happiest place on earth. Hey, Nexus and Haley Nicole, nice to see you. It's great to see so many people that come back each night. Thank you. Thanks, Nexus. I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. Lucy, this one, yeah, is for you. What's coming for you in May? What's coming towards you in love in May? Let's put it that way. All right. So it looks like May is going to start off. It seems to start off in turmoil. It seems that way, right? But you kind of sneak away from that turmoil. You kind of get away from it. You're not really, it's not going to affect you like everyone else. So I wouldn't worry about the tower too much. It's not going to be so terrible. It's not going to be the total breakdown of things, and a bad beginning or anything like that. It's going to happen. It may not be a good beginning in worldwide, but you're going to be able to kind of slip on by. You can slip on by, and then, then your fresh start comes in. And this is where you get a sudden opportunity to start with new friends or a new friend here. Um, usually this is a group of friends. This is a celebration. So here you are. You're starting new. You're completely starting new, and you're celebrating. So if you're celebrating something, obviously, then something good is happening for you, right? So something good is happening for you. And I see the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords, unfortunately, everybody's happy for you here and celebrating because, yes, you have someone has come into your life. The problem is they are very much into mind games and playing games during, like dating. While they're dating, they play games with you, mind games. So, yeah, in May, unfortunately, I don't see where you're going to actually have a love connection that's going to be a good one. I see where, yeah, you could have one, but it's not going to be great because the guy's going to be, he's going to like be very controlling and very much playing those mind games. So you really want to watch for that. And I'm sure that's not your thing. I can guarantee you don't like playing mind games, and you don't like them being played to you. So I would be willing to say that relationship probably would not work out. Maybe she will play him. Maybe. Player's going to get played. Hey, there you go. So that's what I had for you, Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. Ah, you know who that person is already. Look at that. Hey, Ohio. It's the Libra. All right. All right. Haley Nicole wants to know what's next in love for her. All right. Let's see. What is next in love for Haley Nicole? All right, Haley. Let's see. What could be next? Is there a certain time frame we're looking for, or is this just in general for ever? There you go again. I can't get away from negative cards over the last 2 days, and I don't like that. I just don't like it. Everybody knows this guy, huh? Apparently, it's a good idea to stay away from him then. All right, so Haley, you're starting off with the Magician, which is great because you're taking the initiative to go out and find somebody on your own. You're taking the initiative to do this. It's not somebody's pushing you into, hey, you should have a relationship, so you better get out there. You are the one. It's all for you. And you're scared to death, apparently. Yeah. I can see that for sure. You can see where this person is scared, and they've really kind of kept you've kind of kept yourself guarded from everything, but you're afraid all that is going to fall down on top of you and burden you. You're afraid this whole searching for somebody is going to be a burden to you. And then, of course, you've got the Tower. And, things are not, the beginnings are not going to be really good. The beginning of a relationship, when it happens, it's not going to start off great. It's definitely not. But you will have other decisions. So the first person you meet, things are not going to start off great. But you have other decisions. And if you pick somebody else, things will go well. Things will go well. But if you take the person here who's not starting off well, then heartache is going to come in at, that's where things are going to be. And, you can see this is the heartbreak card. Hey, Aura. It's nice to see you, Aura A. So if you stick with the first guy you meet, it's not going to end well. But if you make a different choice, if you hold off and make a different choice, a second choice, then I think that one will work out well for you. All right. So I hope that was helpful. I don't seem to be able to get anything that resembles a real happy love card over the past 2 days. These cards are so big. Let's try and shuffle them up a little better. I don't know. I don't know what it is that I keep picking the same cards, right? It's like the same exact cards we saw yesterday. You're very welcome, Haley. Very welcome. I appreciate you being here. All right, what else do we have coming up here? There is no list. Just put your question in the comments and we will try to get to it. And donations take priority. If you'd like to donate, you can donate directly at my website, nightreadertarot.com. There's a section for donations and you can donate anything you want at that point. All right, so you can do that. That just popped right out at me. All right, so what's our next question? Why my ex's cousin texted me? Did my ex tell him to test the waters? Okay. All right. So your ex's cousin texted you and you want to know why. And you think your ex may have told her to. Oh, told them to. I don't know if it's her. I shouldn't say her. Okay. So well, you're starting off with 2 aces. You start right off the bat with 2 aces. Not a bad start. This isn't a terrible read other than the 10 of swords at the end, which I don't like. But we're gonna work it and deal with it, because there are a lot of ways to read cards, and there's a lot of ways to to interpret things. And I tend, for you who haven't been here for a long time and stuff, I don't always interpret things the way that like a book would tell you to. I haven't read books on tarot and stuff like that. I've done most of this just as intuitively as I can, and I enjoy doing it that way. So sometimes my outlooks are not the same as other tarot readers, that's for sure. And sometimes my interpretations may not be the same either, but that's all right, because everybody's got their own. All right, so you've got a creative spark, and then you also have a need to clarify what you want. So right now, So those are the two things that are starting for you. You're starting off better. You're starting off in a good place right now. So if your ex's cousin got in touch with you, yes, I'm going to say yes. It's because your ex probably had something to do with it. Because here he is, the knight in shining armor, the one with the red roses, the one that's coming in to show you love. And that's what he wants. He wants to, he wants to be able to start over. And he wants you to accept him with open arms, He wants you to be there for him and change things and have a fresh start. He really wants a fresh start. Now, the problem is, thanks, Aura. The problem is at the end, things are not going to get a whole lot better than they did last time. Things didn't go well the first time, right? They didn't go well the first time. I don't see really where they're going to go that great the second time. As you can see, absolutely, this is him wanting redemption. This is him wanting, not judgment, but he wants to be welcomed. He wants to start over, that fresh start, right? That's what he wants. This is a love guy, here. This Knight of Cups, he is all about love. He's romantic. He's adventurous. He's Prince Charming. And he wants you to welcome him with open arms, But I really think he's an ex for a reason. And that reason is going to come up again. And you're going to, this is going to end up being you just taking off and not and kind of giving up on it again, because it just won't go. It just won't go the way that you really want it to. Will he contact you? Let's see. See, I ended up with the Page of Pentacles. And yeah, see, that's somebody who's committed to learning. That's a learning card. That's not really, I mean, if you really look at it, if you just look at the card itself and not think of what the meaning really is, then yeah, he's kind of fishing for information at this point, so that he knows whether he should get in touch with you or not. That's really what's going on. He's fishing for information, and that's what I see in this card, especially based on this particular reading. This could be definitely different in other readings, but in this one, I think he's fishing for information. And I don't think it's, and I guess I would be guessing that it would be through his cousin. All right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was good. Yeah, it's strange that he sent his cousin instead of texting you. It is strange, but you know what? Like I said, he's fishing for that information. He's not sure whether it's going to even be a good idea to contact you. Hey, Kayla. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. You're very welcome, Nana. I don't think that... I think he was an ex for a reason, and I think it's going to end up staying that way. All right. Nexus says Nexus has a sinking feeling about something you spent money on. Were you ripped off? All right, I'm going back to the my Llewellyn deck. This is my other standard go-to deck. All right, Tosh, keep that one going for me so I don't lose it. Corsini, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for being part of the show. Hey, Vic. I saw you come in real quick and I was doing the reading and I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. Now that you're here, I think we've got the whole family, don't we? All right. So let's see what we get here. You think you spent money on something and you are afraid you got ripped off. Kind of afraid you might have gotten ripped off. All right, Nexus. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Did you get ripped off? Or do you just think you did? All right. So this came from somewhere far away. This product that you purchased came from somewhere far away. Maybe, China. Maybe, Mexico. Could be anywhere. But it was not nearby. I don't think it was a nearby thing. I don't think you ran to Walmart and bought it. I really think that it was something that you ordered and it took a while to get here. It's not a real fast boat. It's kind of a slow boat. And so I definitely think that this took a while to get here from somewhere far away. And you waited so long, you look like death. No, I'm only kidding. I tease. But you got it, and now you are you're rethinking. This is an end of one thing and a rebirth of another, or new beginning of another. So whatever it is you bought, now you want to start with it. You want to start using it. Now, yeah, you've given something to have this. But it doesn't look like it was such a terrible thing. It looks like it was, good. It looks like something you wanted. And it also looks like, something that you're going to be able to use. I don't see anything in here that says that this was really a bad purchase. I've got the Ace of Swords, and that's a sudden opportunity, brand new opportunity, just starting out. And I think that's what you're kind of going for. If you look here, you see the mountains, and mountains are struggles, right? So mountains on cards are struggles. If you see mountains in the background, the higher the mountain, the worse the struggle. But here, you're rising above that. You're rising above the struggle. You rose above the issue of this being too much money and not doing and not getting what you really wanted and doing something silly. So I think that you went into this very determined. I think you went into this very quickly. It was something that was like a spur of the moment type purchase. But I do think you'll be happy with it. I don't think you really overpaid for it. I don't think you really overpaid for it. I just think, it was something you saw online. You thought you wanted it really, and you kind of ordered it. And it took a while to get here. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low to keep me from you. All right, so where are we here? Vicky says, she wants to know if I started my spiritual work today. Excellent. After being pushed internally. How will it go? How will it go? Yeah, you spent a lot. Okay. And you didn't really think about it a whole lot, right? Okay. Thanks, Nexus. I appreciate that. All right. All right. How was your... You pushed yourself, Vic. You have pushed yourself internally to do this, and now you are wanting to know if you're in the right direction. Kinda. That's kind of what the question is, right? Oh, let's see. Yeah. All right. So here we go with so you started your spiritual work, which is great. And now you want to know, is it really, how's it going to go? How are things going to go? And again, see, now I get the death card in this deck twice in a row. All right. So you're going to have to make some decisions. Obviously, you're going to have to start. You had to start by making a decision, right? Your decision in the beginning was, should I start it now or should I not start it now? And you made that decision. You made that decision on your own. You internalized it and you made the decision. So once you've made that decision, now there's no turning back. Now it's just no turning back. It's go, go, go. And then I see here where you're celebrating and you are victorious and doing well. You're doing really well in what it is that you want. So, so this spiritual journey that you're doing is going to go very well. And you're going to have a lot of supporters. You can see the people down here at the bottom. These are all people who are supporting you. They're all holding their wands up just like you are. And they're all supporting you. I did now we have the death card. Okay, fine. That's fine. That just means that you ended something else that you had been doing so that you could start this. And this is the new start. And now that you've started, things are going to move along. Things are going to move in the right direction for you in this spiritual journey that you're working with. So, I definitely think your spiritual work is going to go well. I really see it. I really see it going well. You've made a choice. You're not turning back. These two cards could have been switched, would have been better, but that's all right. You're going to be good at it. You're going to have support. You're going to have that. It's going to give you that new beginning. It's going to give you that push to start, and things are going to be heading in the right direction the whole time. So I definitely see where this is going. This spiritual work that you're doing is going to be really good. I definitely see that. All right. Okay. Or A wants to know, and I miss a lot of these, but here we go. Okay. Or A wants to know. Thank you, Aura, for waiting. What can I expect from T in May? Will he at least reach out? All right. You know what? We're going to go a little crazy, and we are going to use Tarot in Wonderland. Tarot in Wonderland. So, will T contact you in May? Awesome. All right, so if any of the same cards come up, I am using a completely different deck. Shuffled and randomly picked. It always amazes me when there's a theme every single night, and I never know what that theme is going to be until we start. And the first couple of questions kind of show what that theme is. And here we go with the Eight of Cups. This was in the last reading. Awesome. All right. So right now it seems like you're kind of bored with everything. You don't feel like you really don't want any more of anything. You don't want any more of the bad relationships. You don't want any more of things going wrong and things not working out. You want something that's going to work for you, somebody who's going to be really good for you, and then you have the Empress. Now the Empress usually means there's a baby in the future. Obviously I don't think it'll be in May. that would be miraculous. But it also means that you are creative. It also means that you are very protective. You can see how, she's trying to help her with her coat, and she's being very protective of that. So very nurturing. And so that's you. I would say this is you. Protective and nurturing, creative, but not, I don't see anything though. Obviously, I don't see. Yeah, it is a baby reading, but I don't, I'm obviously we can't be seeing a baby in a month, and unless there's something else that I don't know about. And then you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is, again, you're protective, and the Hierophant is protection. So, and it's also somebody who's going to give you some good advice. So someone's going to give you extremely good advice about a new relationship. And then the Knight of Swords is going to come sweeping in. Swords are air. Swords have to do, or the air sign, and knights are also air. So you have somebody who's going to come rushing in, rush like a big wind kind of deal, very fierce, very determined, somebody who is going to aggressively pursue you. Someone who's going to progressively pursue you. And that's definitely, kind of what you're looking for, right? That's kind of what you're looking for. You want somebody to come and sweep you off your feet. And I think that's what this is showing. I definitely think that's what it's showing. That somebody's going to come in and sweep you off your feet. And I would imagine that would be T. And once you've made that decision, once you've kind of started that relationship together, well, then again, there's no real turning back. You can't go back after you've done this. You can't go back to the same way things were. Let's put it that way. This isn't like your house where you live or anything like that, and you can't go back home. That's no. It's just things. You can't go back to things exactly the same way after you've done that, after you've started this relationship. So that's what I see for you and T in May. Okay. That is what I see. All right, where are we? Corsini. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Corsini wants to know, will G, I'm going to sneeze, I think, will G come back in the summer without a third party? Ooh. Will G come back in the summer without a third party? You're very welcome, Laura. I appreciate it. All right. Whenever you get a reading about him, a baby shows. That's interesting. Because, I mean, that's the Empress for you. The Empress is a fertility card, for sure. There's no question about it. All right. Will G come back in the summer without a third party? Corsini wants to know. Awesome. I'm saying it correctly. That's good. All right. I see more of the third party coming back without G. I see where there's, again, here we go with the Eight of Cups. This is 3 decks in a row, 3 different decks. And we've had the Eight of Cups in every, each one of them. So, it's not me, I swear. I can't make this stuff up. It just happens. But I would say, the Eight of Cups, again, there is no going back once this starts. When things start, you can see. But you see, here's the couple, and here's the third wheel. This is the third party. So will he come back? Yeah. But I do see where it's the third party person is not going to be with them when they take that journey to come back. But it looks like somebody else is. It's not the person you expect. The person you expect is not coming back with them. But it looks like someone else is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was all yay up until that, huh? Until I dropped that bomb. And I see, where that relationship has been growing for a while. I see where it looks like it's been growing, and you feel like you're not going to get the justice that you deserve. You know the difference between right and wrong and what's good and what's not good. And, and this is the balance of that. And you're not going to, you're not going to rock the boat one way or the other, but it's not going to be the person you think it is. I just don't see it, because here you can see there's clearly a couple here, and there's somebody who left. Then you see here, it's him coming to back to wherever it is he's coming back to you guys. But he's not coming alone, and then you see a happy family. Now, if his family's here, that's the ones who are going to be happy. I just see where you feel like you are not going to get justice out of this whole thing. But you're going to have to make a new start. You're just going to have to make that new start. You have to have something creative. You got to come up with something creative to get this person out of your mind. If there was already somebody else involved before they're coming back, then I would be willing to say that it can't be any shock or surprise that somebody else turned into another person instead. But he will come back. He will be coming back. Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see. It's just what I can read in the cards. I can't. It is. That's what it is with the cards. So, what you say? He will come without the third party. He'll come. He's going to come with a third party, but it's not going to be the third party you think it is. You think it's going to be one person, and it's not going to be that person. It's going to be somebody else. All right. So, yeah, Nexus, the mother, the Empress is very motherly, very, all that type of stuff, right? Of course, I don't know. First off, you got to remember, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. They're all. This is just entertainment. Don't go on and make life decisions and relationship decisions just because some guy read cards for you on YouTube. So don't just think, there's always the chance that maybe it's not, maybe I didn't get it right. Maybe I didn't read them exactly the way that other people would, and I didn't see it the right way. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind, things change, life changes, and what happens now, and even a reading you have now, maybe completely, you could ask the exact same question a month from now, and you may get a completely different answer. Maybe completely different. Somebody's looking for somebody to come back, and I say, and it comes up, no, not really. And then I can read for you the next month and say, yeah, now they're going to come back because that time has gone by. All right. Whose question is this? I'm afraid to know. Let me see here. I'm searching and searching, and I don't see it, but I thought for sure there was another question that I was missing one. I got Aura's question, and I got a lot of them. I got Vicky's question. Asil wanted to ask a question. I know that. Asil, you can type in your question. I guess I'm not missing anything, am I? Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. I don't even want to know why he's nicknamed Wiggles. I just don't want to know. Thank you, Nexus. I appreciate that. I just try to give a fair assessment of what I see and feel when I read cards. Yeah, I guess I pulled for myself, and it does not look good, does it? It definitely does not look good if this is for me. I'm terribly depressed. I'm fighting all the time. I just want clarity of my life, and I want it to happen as soon as possible. I want it to happen right away. I want to know. I don't have, I could have deep depression if I don't find out what my clarity of and what my purpose is. This is a horrible reading. Thank goodness it wasn't for anyone, because that's terrible. That's just fighting and everything all over the place. Horrible. Hey, Nard. Welcome to the channel. Please hit like. Somewhere down here there it says, please like and subscribe. Like, right? There we go. My arms aren't long enough anymore. Please like and subscribe. And great. And ask a question. Will my Scorpio contact me in June or July? My name is Narden. Okay. Well, Narden, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That was a horrible. That would have been a horrible reading, I tell you. Yeah, I don't care to know why he's called Wiggles. I definitely don't care for that. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see. What are we going to have here? Will your Scorpio contact you in June or July? Okay. Now, just give me one quick second. I need a drink. I'm quite dry. Thank you. Thank you, Narden. All right. Wow. That's interesting. Interesting reading. All right. So will your Scorpio contact you? Not come back or go anywhere or do anything like that. Just contact you in June or July. I see that things are, you start off with the Death card, which is okay to start with, because it just means that you're ending something that you did. You had something, or you did something, and it's over. It's finished. Whatever it was, you finished it. And now you're going to start something new. This is it's a very different looking death card than most of them, I know. But yeah, you're going to start something new, and that's basically great. I mean, that can be a great thing for you. Now here you are. You're looking to see. This is you looking out, searching. Is this person going to get back in contact with you? And that's really, obviously that's what you're looking for. And you're searching. You are really searching for the answers here. This card, and this card are all searching cards to me. They're all looking for something. This one's wishing and hoping and looking at the stars. And this one thinks that things are going to be good once you get over the fence. Once they get over the top of that fence, and this one has climbed the mountain, as you can see, and is now looking over. So I really see where you're hoping. You hope a lot that this is going to happen. I think, and I think that's where you are in this part of the whole thing, Narden. But I don't, and then I see here where you want, you're going to learn some information You're going to learn something, and it's, that's going to be. I gotta pull more cards because I gotta see what it is you're going to learn. Let's go back to the cards because I'm going to pull some more. But there's 3 cards right there in a row that just show how badly you want this person to contact you. I definitely see that. All right, so you've got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is good. That's new emotions, new joy, new fulfillment. So you want to learn about all this new joy, and you're going to have it's going to be a celebration. It's going to be a celebration for you, just personal. It's going to be a personal celebration for you. Even though it shows a group of people and stuff, I get it, but it's a celebration, and that celebration is for you. It's also safety. It also shows. This is also a safety card, where you do have so many people around you that you feel very safe. You feel really safe because you have all those people around, and that's going to help you over the next few months with the anxiety pretty much of waiting and waiting and waiting. I do have the Hermit. I did get the Hermit there on this last little bunch of stuff, but I see that as it's your guidance within you. It's you telling yourself, hey, I know the answer to this question. I already know the answer to this question, and I just want confirmation of it. And I think that's really where this is. I don't see, a lot of people say, oh, well, you're going to end up alone. No, that's not what I see. That is not what I see. I just see that you know the answer. You know the answer to this question. And I believe that is going to be yes. Yes, your Scorpio will contact you in the middle of summer. I am the Hermit card too, by the way. When it comes to the being alone part, yeah, I'm the Hermit card. My wife is too. Me and my wife are both the Hermit cards together. How does that work? I don't know. But yeah, I definitely see it. I see it. I just think you have to go within yourself. Go within yourself here with the Hermit. Think about this. Figure out how to. You just want to relax, and you want to be, you just want to contemplate the whole thing, obviously. But, I can see how much you want it because you're searching in every different way for them to contact you. And you're going to learn that you're going to have a fresh emotional start. A fresh start with new emotions that are going to be really good. That's what I get for you, Nard. Thank you for your question. Thanks for coming in tonight. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate you being here. So that's kind of what I got. Oh, Nexus, you and your foul language. I can see it right now. I saw it. Yep. You know why? You know why it did that? Because you wrote analyzing and it's got the word anal in it. I know. So stupid, isn't it? It's so stupid. That's a computer for you. They don't know. What do they know? Nope. I can easily explain that one to you. Yeah. Yeah, Streamlabs it's not a robot. It's a computer program that kind of tries to filter out things. Obviously it filters out bad language. It filters out spamming. It filters out when people try to put websites up or emails. But it also when you spell a word and it happens to have a word that must be on their foul language list, even if it's in that other word, it still comes up with it. And that's what happened. All you said was analyze. And of course, it had to start with anal, right? So there you go. Streamlabs. There's Streamlabs for you. Nothing to worry about, Nexus, that's for sure. Absolutely not. It's just stupid. it's laughable, right? After you realize and figure out what it is that got you that message, it's stupid. It just makes you laugh. Nexus is never going to use the word analyze again. Yeah, you know what it was? You know what it was, Kayla? Because she didn't put a space after the period. She did not. At one point when she typed something, she hit the period to end the sentence and then started right up again without putting a space. And as soon as it sees something, it thinks it's a website or an email. It's weird, but if you kind of know what you're looking for, I don't worry about it. I know, Nexus. I know. Yeah. See, it makes everybody laugh. Everybody got a good laugh out of it. Hey, remember, our card of the day is take the shortcut. So remember, for the next few days, or I should say for the next 24 hours, take things the easy way. Take the easy way out for 24 hours. Yeah, it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be for, Tosh, for spamming. But occasionally something else comes up that's not got anything to do with it. And sure enough. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish. But that's all right. That's why I explained it to you, because I didn't want you to think you did anything wrong. But I did think it was funny. All right, does anybody have another question? I would say this would probably be the last one. This will probably be the last one for a Saturday night. Today is Saturday, right? Oh, gosh. Yep, it is. Look at that. I'm going to have bad weather here over the next couple days. So, yep. Yeah, you don't get a choice. You don't get a choice of having him or not having it. He shows up everywhere. Well, I'm glad everybody came out tonight. Yeah, please, Kayla, go right ahead and ask. Please. Feel free. Oh, you're welcome, Nexus. I didn't think you were using foul language. Nothing you want. I used to sing. I used to sing and play guitar. And ever since I had surgery last year, it was spinal surgery that they went through the front of my neck to get to my spine. And they had to move everything in my neck over. And my voice has never been exactly the same since. So, sometimes I sing. You'll hear me sing. I could come up with a song about almost everything. So when I do readings, you hear me sing. All right, here we go. Kayla wants to know, how will it go with fixing your van? It went into the shop today. Hey, Tree. Hello. You're here just in time to hear the final reading. How will your van repairs go? There's our little page of rods again. He's so cute. Look at all the happiness and sunshine in Kayla's reading. This is amazing. I love when you get a lot of happiness and sunshine, because then it makes me feel like, okay, well, it's going to be a good reading right off the bat. And I kind of see that. You've made it to the top of the mountain, and now you've conquered everything. You've conquered the whole, I'm going to take the van for work, to get work done on it. You've conquered that whole, should I or shouldn't I? When should I do it? How everybody kind of puts stuff off, and especially nowadays when there's so much going on, and you don't know who's open or where to go or what to do. So I definitely see, though, where you conquered that, and you took the thing today, and now you are happy about it. You're real happy about it. You've got that just happiness with the 10 of Cups, 10 cups full of emotion. How great is that? Of happy emotions. And she's just kind of soaking it in. Look at her soaking that sun. She really is. And then the Ace of Swords comes in and says, hey, wait. There's going to be an opportunity for you to get the van back quicker than you thought. Maybe things are not as bad as you think they are. Maybe the grass is greener on the other side. Aha. But remember, the Ace of Swords is, she's saying, stop in the name of love. Stop. She only does that part. And then you have the Star, which is hope. Star is hope. You hope you get your van back, right? No, you don't have to hope for it, but you have hope that it's, that things are that this isn't going to be some expensive repair, that things are not going to go bad, that they're not going to have to hold on to your van for a long time. I think it's going to be a fairly simple process, and you may even find out that it's not as bad as you thought it was, whatever it is that you're having done. So, yep, that is what I see. That's what I see for the van. All right. That is our time for tonight. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all being here. Again, I really appreciate you guys who are the moderators and stuff, who are just constantly keeping me up with the questions, because there is just no way that I am able to keep up with all the questions that have been coming in, especially over the past 4 days. We've had a lot of people here, and I think it's pretty much just us now. Tasha and Wolf and Kayla and Fairy Wren, and maybe one other person is still here, but I think it's mostly just the 5 of us. And so you know, I really do appreciate the work you guys have been doing to keep the the whole chat moving, and just making things smoother, much smoother for me, obviously, and makes that makes it so we can get more readings in, I guess. But I just want you all to know I appreciate it. Okay. And that's all I've got for tonight. Yep. So everybody have a good evening or morning. I know some of you are into Sunday already. Sunday. And yeah, I love. I just love how many people come here, and have been enjoying themselves, which is great. So it's awesome. All right, you guys have a good night, or good morning. Yeah, all is good, Wolf. It certainly is. All right, and I wholeheartedly agree. All right, everybody have a good time, good day, good night, and I will see you all tomorrow at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, thank you so much. All right, bye.